channel. My name is Elisa. I'm the founder of Workout with Ellie, for whoever doesn't know me. And here we have Gloria today. She's one of my best clients. I've been with her, well, she's been with me for a year, so I want to share a little bit of her story with you all. So Gloria, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Gloria. I'm 47 and I'm from Dallas. And I started working out with Ellie a year ago. I feel great ever since I've started working out with her, and it's been a real lifesaver for me. A little bit about my background. I'm a mama. I have 2 kids. I was married for 26 years. 2 years ago, my husband passed away, and I just kind of got lost and found Ellie on Instagram, and like I said, it's been a lifesaver for me. I fell into depression. I didn't want to do anything, but I made myself come because of my boys. My boys drive me. I'm all they have now, so that's why I wake up every morning or 3 times a week and come and work out with Ellie.
Can I give her a hug in the middle? I love Gloria's story, mostly because going through depression is something really, really hard, and nobody knows until they go through that. And picking yourself back up and wanting to do something and stand for yourself is really hard. So I want you to talk to the woman out there that could be going through the same situation or a similar situation. Like, what would you advise? What would be the advice that you give to them to get up and go, even when you're going through that hard moment?
Like I said, really for me, it was my family, my boys, that was really my main motivator. I mean, obviously, it's really easy to just, sulk and sit on the couch and just, feel bad, but I had to be strong for them. And I think, my advice was like, either you be strong for yourself or you maybe be strong for someone else in your life, and just push yourself. It's always a push to get out of bed, to, get to the gym or go to work or whatever it is. I mean, granted, nothing in my life is perfect. I mean, my house is a mess right now. But I make sure I go to the gym. Do I make sure I clean? No, but I make sure I go to the gym.
Okay, but it's always that heavy to go to the gym, or once you start your journey and starts feeling better, seeing physical changes, transformation, stronger, did it help you to heal other parts of your lives? Honestly, like, can you feel like now it's easier to pick up your stuff and get out of the house and go to work out?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, now that I've been coming pretty consistently 3 times a week, I feel that it is easier for me to get up every day and get going somewhere. But mostly I'm more motivated to come to the gym than anywhere else, just because after I work out and Ellie nags me and we bicker,
and I am so annoying. I know you tell me that every morning.
I love you. It just makes me feel better. I feel better when I come to the gym, and it lasts until the next day. Like, should I be working out at home? Yes, but I just the days that I come and work out with Ellie, it's fun. It's fun. I love meeting all the other girls that work out with Ellie, and then like some of the other guys and girls that come here. Everybody's like super nice and really motivating. Also because other people see how hard you work, and I've had several people come up, that whether it's a client or another trainer, and they're like, "Hey, girl, like, you're doing good. Keep pushing," and that's a motivator too. It's really nice to hear that somebody's watching you that you didn't really even know was watching you, and they were like, "Hey, get it, you're doing it." So yeah, I still have a long way to go, but yeah.
Okay, but let's move out a little bit from, I don't know if I'm saying it right because my English is so great, but from the physical progress. Besides that, do you feel like fitness really could be something to help you to heal all the areas of your life? Like, do you feel, okay, yes, you did lose a lot of weight, you're super, way stronger than when you came the first day.
Yeah.
Like, I pretty much put you always in advanced groups. Like, when I give exercises to the girls, like, she's really strong. So my point is, besides that, let's move that to the side. Holistically talking, like, your soul-being, your spirit, your emotions, everything. Those accomplishments on the fitness field help you to move on in all the areas, or like, how do you feel that helping?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, like I said, it's hard, you know, getting out and just, you know, living your everyday life. So just like being social, you know, I think when I first came, I was pretty quiet and just kind of kept to myself, and now I'm just like, yeah, like saying hi to everybody. I do a lot more like socially, and yeah, and I encourage my boys to do the same. So yeah, so I think it does help. Obviously, you know, it's a work in progress, but yeah, from a mental standpoint, you know, it really does, you know, help. It just, for the rest of the day, you know, I'm pretty much like on a high, and, you know, not a high, but, you know, I don't necessarily have to take medication today because I'll feel good today from working out, and then, you know, I'll just go on with my day and, you know, try to accomplish what I can accomplish. But most times I'm exhausted, honestly, when I leave here.
No medication. Come on.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell the girls out there a little bit more about, when you came initially, you had a condition called PCOS. Many of you know. It's a syndrome where your ovaries generate multiple cysts. Am I pronouncing it correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How are you dealing with that, and what is a good news that you got after a couple of months of working out? Remember, you didn't have your period, then you got it back. Like, how was this experience? Could you sum it up a little bit for them?
Yeah, no, it's definitely helped with a lot of the symptoms. Those of you that have PCOS, you know that it's really difficult to deal with, and you know, yeah, I just feel a lot better, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally. I did get my period back after a couple months of working out, and you know, that was great if you like that kind of thing.
It is really important. We're gonna explain it later,
yeah,
but
it is important.
It is.
But yeah, so I got that back, and just like dealing with some of the other, I guess, symptoms, like, you know, the hair growth. I still get a little bit, not as much as I used to, but like I don't have to tweeze as often as I used to. So that's, you know, definitely a plus. And just, you know, like, it's, like I said, it's always a work in progress. I'm always trying to, with Ellie's help, you know, work on something to make it better. So right now I'm really working on my nutrition and trying to eat better, prioritizing protein and trying to get as much protein as I can during the day, and just eating a lot better. I was a fast food junkie for the longest, especially after my husband died, and even before he died, because he was sick. So it was just always easier to eat out and get something quick and easy for the kids and for myself and my husband. But now, you know, I kind of just, you know, realize now, after I've started eating healthier, like if I do eat out, it feels like gross. Like, yeah, it feels gross. So I'm like, oh, I can't believe I've been eating this and letting my kids eat this, you know. I mean, you know, I will stop by Chick-fil-A every now and again, but
I know, you don't tell me those days.
Yeah.
You miss your workout.
Yeah. And so it's been good.
Okay, anything you wanted, if there is anything you want to say to women out there that could feel related with your story. You went through a lot, one of the hardest things ever, which is losing someone you love and raising your kids on your own. That's why I love women, because the strength is amazing. And I admire you for that. And I will say, if you could give a word of encouragement to other women out there that are going through the same, or they also have PCOS, or struggle with depression, or they cannot sleep, like you have insomnia when you came, she couldn't sleep more than 2-3 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like, what would be the advice that you would give them in general? Like, whatever could help someone else.
Just, you know, take the chance and get started. You know, it was lucky that I saw your video on Instagram, like I said, and you know, I finally just, you know, pushed myself. So continue to push yourself in everything it is that you do and what you want. You know, if you want to get healthy physically, push yourself to, you know, go on a walk or go to the gym or what have you, or, you know, you want to eat better, push yourself to make those changes.
Okay.
You know, I'm still working on that part. So yeah, it's just like every day, it's a push yourself mentality. Like, keep going, and that's just kind of what I have to tell myself, and I'm instilling that in my boys as well. So.
Okay. So y'all listen to Gloria, please. Get started. Stop messing around. Like, you are one step away from changing your life story. So thank you so much, Gloria, for coming with us. We love you.
I love you
We feel
guys too.
encouraged by you. And y'all subscribe to my channel to know more about my client stories.